Yo, what is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here, and I want to talk about T-Mobile really quick. So I'm using this article as an example to talk about them, and we all know they converted and they merged Sprint with T-Mobile. It's all one big company now, but T-Mobile is running the show because Verizon goes and cut it. They barely were building out their 5G service. We all know that. The thing about T-Mobile is what is going on within at the moment. Yes, they did reach 300 million customers, but this year that's what they promised. But the service is still bad. It's really bad. It's so bad. That's why I left them. And now if you can watch, I'm gonna scroll down. I have Verizon. Well, Verizon Wi-Fi, but you guys get the idea. I'm with Verizon right now. T-Mobile just didn't really cut it for me. It's kind of funny because I have the Coverage Map app, and they barely had some 5G off of the ground, and now they have more in my area and in some other areas I know too. They have some in some areas, some parts at the beach, some parts in shopping centers, some there. But the network as a whole and their speed test is just, it's disappointing and just upsetting. I remember I did a speed test with them in, I believe it was at a shopping center. It was a recent video. I did a speed test with them very recently, and it was 5G, right? However, the service was just horrible, and I was getting about, I think, I was on 5G. I was getting full bars, and I thought I would get excellent speeds, super fast speeds. But no, I was getting around 30 megabytes per second download and upload 15 megabytes per second. And I started thinking to myself, if this is LTE speed or 4G, if that's the kind of speed, 30 down, 15 up, why would you put the 5G icon? That's not 5G. That's literally 4G LTE. Literally 4G LTE. Why would that be your result? And I don't think they're not doing okay. Here's why I'm ranting about them. Verizon ad. How funny is that? Reliable. That's facts. So we scroll down here. I'm reading this. Like I said before, I'm using this article as an example. This is an old article. I'm just using an example, honestly. Scroll down here. When it's not busy, treating customers to free 5G smartphones usually amount. Okay, these are the deals they're talking about. T-Mobile continues to work hard. They're okay. This sounds hypocritical. They're basically saying here in this article, but keep in mind this is an old article. They're saying that we don't focus on giving out free phones and perks and other free stuff. We focus on our network. That's complete lie, because you have T-Mobile Tuesday, and you have other services that you're trying to give out for free. You have some buy one get one deals. Don't get me wrong; it's not bad to give stuff for free sometimes, so you can get a little bonus. But T-Mobile is doing it excessively. They're giving out more perks than fixing their network, and their whole strategy and idea is they want to focus on a lot of small cells. They want to focus N41. Yeah, I get that. That's great and all. The band 71. They want to focus on all. This is great and all, but why don't you invest more into your network? I remember I went to the movie theater, not recently, but probably several months ago, at a shopping center, and I was getting around, I think, 10 to 20 inside the building of the movie theater, 10 to 20 megabytes per second download and upload, probably 5. And then I do a speed test with Verizon. I'm getting over 100 and I'm getting 60. So that says something. To me, that's saying Verizon's at 600 megahertz is stronger and better than yours. Even though a year ago or two they were promoting that they had strong 600 megahertz, basically spectrum or signal that can travel indoors. I'm at my house right now. It can travel good indoors. Yeah, it can, but it's not fast and it's not efficient enough. You guys see what I'm saying here? T-Mobile they're basically sugarcoating, saying what theirs is the best when it's clearly average. It's really average. T-Mobile does not have good service here in California. That's why I honestly switched to Verizon. I don't hate T-Mobile. I really don't hate the company. I just don't agree with how they're doing things. Yes, I understand you're investing $12 billion to on your network, but you're doing it in like small amounts. You're so in total, T-Mobile wants to invest $60 billion. That's great, right? 60 billion is a lot of money. That's good. That's good. That's good for your network, right? However, they're doing it totally differently. They're they're splitting into 5 years, 12 billion for each year. It's going to reach $60 billion in 5 years. To me, that's kind of downplaying it. Honestly, their Capex isn't good. Their market share is all right, I guess. But T-Mobile is just not cutting it, guys. It's really not really focusing on the network that they want to they basically want to, achieve. Like, yeah, you're getting all these customers. You have Magenta Max, the truly most unlimited data. I've never been slowed down. You have real true unlimited. You have the biggest hotspot ever out of all the carriers. You have 40 gigabytes of hotspot. You have truly unlimited data. You have you're merged with Sprint. You have what else do they have? You have good hotspot. Hotspot works. I mean, every carrier's hotspot works. It works fine, but your coverage is not cutting it. It's not and what's even worse, T-Mobile claims that they have the best 5G speeds. They say that. They really do. But here's the problem with that. Every speed test and every app I try to load, it's basically okay, at this point T-Mobile's 5G is basically fake 5G. Because their speed, the maximum it's reached for me is 100 megabytes per second download speed. Don't get me wrong, that's fast. That's really fast speeds. But in only small areas. Like probably out of all the places I've been with T-Mobile, all the places I've walked, drove everything, 0.1% of that is 100 megabytes per second on their 5G. 99% of the rest is 4G LTE. The highest speed test I'm getting is 50 megabytes per second on everywhere else. That 1%, I'm getting 100 megabytes per second. The 99%, it's all 4G LTE speed. It's basically HPSA plus. Basically faster 3G. That's 4G. Like T-Mobile is not really like, they're not really going off the grid like they say. It's all marketing tactic. Yes, you can have the best marketing for your business, for your wireless carrier and service, but if you're not improving it, if you're just trying to get more customers and not improve your network, that's going to get people to leave. Like me, I left. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate T-Mobile as a whole. I just don't like how they're doing the whole strategy. They're not being real. They're just hyping it up to get you into their service. When you realize the service is not as good as you thought it was, you're going to leave. I mean, you really want to stay with the crappy service? Like, imagine how Sprint was. I feel like this is how Sprint was, but Sprint was worse. They were way worse than T-Mobile, as I honestly believe. But now that the merger has happened, honestly happened, I heard I'm hearing everyone, their service is bad. It sucks. It's going to... Honestly, I feel like it's going to... I feel like it's going to take a year for their service to be good again. Because with the whole merger, they're shutting down towers, they're pausing some areas. It's ridiculous. I've invested some stock into T-Mobile. Don't get me wrong, I made some couple $100, but I'm thinking of selling them all and just buying Verizon stock, to be honest. Because T-Mobile is just not cutting it at all. I'm sorry to say this. What do you guys think about this? Where do you guys think where do you guys think T-Mobile will go in the next 5 years? Like, when Verizon has fully 5G deployed in 5 years, and AT&T, what do you think T-Mobile will be? Do you think they'll be last? Do you think T-Mobile literally thinks they can outbeat AT&T? Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you guys think T-Mobile can beat AT&T? They're really confident they can take the second largest carrier down and then outbeat Verizon. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.